Hey friends, check out that cool sunset up here just above the new suburban development. It is a pretty radical place. It's a spot that I've always enjoyed. But anyways, what we're actually doing out here is doing a test fit for the stove to figure out where I want to cut the holes into the roof of both the awning as well as the tent. So you can see there's two layers there. Plumb up a spot right here and mark it so I know just a good distance off of both of those corners. That's a safe distance from the stove pipe that comes up. So if you haven't checked out my stove videos, this is the Pomali T1 Mini. I'll put a link over here for you to check it out. But these little bad boys, these little titanium foldable, collapsible stoves, which this thing folds flat, kick out a ton of heat. And this is the T1 Mini, so I got it primarily for using on the motorcycle on the GS Adventure. However, I intend to try to get some usage out of it in this rig as well, here in the Land Cruiser. In addition to kind of test fitting and marking the spot there, when I pull everything off of the truck to bust out the sewing machine, I'm going to also sew in, probably do some stick-on Velcro along the bottom here, and then sew it on as well if I can, because that's my biggest complaint on this ARB awning tent, is that main flap up front. It doesn't close. I mean, anyway, you can check out my other video here. It breaks down this awning room and tent room extensively, but that's not what we're here for today. Just while I have this thing kind of mocked up here, I wanted to show you guys this little piece of gear that I've got over here, which I'm pretty stoked about. All right, this here is the Byer of Maine, Byer COTs, over 135 years. Super cool, but I just kind of discovered them, bought this off of Amazon, and I have pulled it out of the box a couple times now to put it to use. And I gotta tell you, I'm super stoked with it. Now, the reason I bought this thing primarily is because of the hoops that you'll see when I set it up here, because I didn't want individual feet that would be problematic, especially setting this tent up on the snow. It's got a pretty heavy, thick mill floor here, but anyway, the hoops is the main thing. So I looked through dozens and dozens of cots like this on Amazon and settled on this little bad boy. It's freaking rad. So great for vacation home, extra bed, family camping, right here, motorcycle and kayak camping. So anyway, nice little box. These guys are in Maine. They've been around forever, so I'd never even heard about them. But let's check it out. I mean, when they say motorcycle, it's a pretty bold claim to actually claim that this thing can go onto a motorcycle. However, if you're looking for a sleeping solution that gets you off of the ground, I primarily use hammocks when I'm motorcycle camping or even overlanding. And I love hammocks. Been a hammock fan for 10 years probably, or probably more. Just because they're so versatile and comfortable for me, both to sleep in and to just lounge around the camp in. But if you are looking for something to get you up off the ground, this thing, I mean, as far as cots go, I could fit this on my GS Adventure. It is a pretty damn big motorcycle, but yeah, I would consider hauling this thing around for sure. Anyway, it's got a nice little strap there, adjustable. The materials feel good quality. It is made in China, but you know, designed here. Good, nice ripstop material. It's gonna get dark here. The sun's going down, but I'm gonna try to knock out this product review. It's not really a review. I guess it's a review. Anyway, more of an introduction. I like to just try to, if I find some gear that I'm stoked about, I like to share it with other people, maybe other people on my YouTube channels. So, nice little buckle there. And it's kind of lined inside, somewhat water resistant. When you pull this thing out, individual legs right there, hoop legs, with some plastic on them. But I'm trying to remember how much I paid for this thing. It was pretty darn affordable, to be totally honest. I mean, it was a pretty good price, to be honest. Anyway, there's your unit, okay? And it just opens up like this. go. There's a couple other videos out on YouTube showing how to set the thing up, and you know, their actual product video itself. So there's other content out there that you can watch, but just as far as the basic setup of this thing, watch out for pinch points right here. Holy shit! But really good quality construction. Everything, all the materials are really fine. This is the TLC Byer 7000. Weight limit 325 pounds. Okay, so I'm going to take the first one of these, any one you want, stick it in the little hole. It's a bit of a tight fit, so you kind of got to make sure that it's fully seated. Okay, and then this part's key, I think. You got to pick it up and then use your body weight on your forearm with the straight arm to get that next one seated in there. Boom, there you go. That's all there is to it. It's actually pretty hilarious. Some of the Amazon reviews talk about how they sent it back because they thought it was like wrestling a bear. So this is the key right here. Push down, stable like, tap it on. Nothing to it. I really like how low it sits to the ground. Okay, I've got a couple other COTs that I've used over the years. I do have my tent COT. It's a pretty cool unit. And I've carried it around on the roof rack of this truck. And you can check out my other series. I've got like a 3-part series of when I first opened that thing up, and I quite like that thing, but it's just big and heavy. It's huge and heavy as hell. So anyways, this little guy, you gotta kind of make sure that they get fully seated. So there you go, there you have it. You got these little tension straps right here, which, sorry, they're not really tension straps. They're actually made for the for a sleeping mat. I have a really nice Thermarest Neotherm Max, I think it's called, which has some really high R value. I think it's R6 or R7 value sleeping mat that you could either lay on top of on the top here, or you could just strap it up underneath and it'll insulate you. So that's super nice. There you have it. Lightweight. I mean, I can't imagine this thing weighs a couple pounds really. I mean, it's so lightweight. It's super lightweight. So there you go. That's the reason I wanted it for this tent, for this application primarily, is so that on snow or any other, or sand or whatever, it's just sitting down right there on there, and it's not going to punch holes in it. It's not going to dig its way down. So here in the truck, I got a couple different pillows I always have on board, and a little sleeping bag. It's got a nice little storage pocket right here on this side, big enough for a cell phone, a couple other things, keep your stuff off the ground. And man, this thing is a game changer, really. To be able to get a good night's sleep when you're on the road is so crucial, isn't it? And this thing is comfortable. It's very supportive. I'm not even close to touching the ground. I don't know, maybe 2 inches or something. And I weigh 205 pounds, so it's a pretty sweet little unit, to be honest. And for the price and availability of it, I'm sold on it. So I'll probably pick up a few more, keep them in the RV, keep them in the camper, pack them around, whatever. I mean, they're so small, you can see you can stuff them anywhere. You can stuff a stack of them. So let's take one last close look up. Here's the little pocket. You can see a little bit bigger than a cell phone, just right. And you know, the rivets, the aluminum joints right there, really good quality. You can see and feel the ripstop, the stitching. Yeah, it's just really well made, honestly. It's pretty damn sweet. So for the price, I was pretty stoked to find it. Hope you pick one up. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Come here, bud. Come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah? I think you'd be pretty stoked to spend a night out camping in this rig, huh? I think you have slept in it before, but big boy. So anyways, that's a wrap. You know, the channel here isn't always just turning wrenches and fixing trucks, but little bit of camping and stuff. This was kind of an impromptu thing. I wasn't even really intending to do it, but I've been meaning to do a review of this little cot for quite a while, and I'm kind of tired of having the box around and kicking around, so I finally hooked the box. 25% lighter. Strong 7000 series aluminum legs. Oh, here you go. Weighs only 5.6 pounds with the bag. Guess I don't know my own strength, but anyway, hope you liked the video, hope you liked the product, and check them out, and hope to see you out there camping. Overlanding, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos on the channel. You might see something you like, and appreciate if you subscribe. That'd be awesome. We'll see you around. Oh man, the sun's coming out just for one last little glimpse. Whoa. That's sick. Too bad for the power lines, but what can you do?